The Invoker eyebrows. Man, it literally is Invoker.
All right.
Bogdan Vasilenko.
He's a wizard.
Ukraine.
Burned.
Very, very, very nice stuff. Man himself, Iceberg. Oh, we actually. Who else we got? We've got some kind of new faces. Afterlife and Ramses. Now, these are people that haven't really been on the top team, but I've been incredibly impressed with Team Spirit.
I've never seen Afterlife. Can you give me a picture of Afterlife?
Let's get a picture of Afterlife. This is what the Afterlife looks like. Boom. There he is.
It's not bad.
Hey.
Afterlife looks...
Yeah, it's a little bit of a smooth talker. You know, it's a bit like, hello, how you doing? Pretty cool. Yeah. That's Afterlife there on the side of Team Spirit. Some lovely stuff. Who else have we got? Let's just have a look at them all. Go Black. Let's check out this man. The legend. Been around for a while. The man who will probably draft Treant Protector this game. There he is. Go Black, the drafter. There he is. He doesn't mess around. He does.
Is he still drafting Treant Protector?
He is still drafting Treant Protector.
Damn.
In the European qualifiers, there were many games. And of course, just to finish off, always want to fly the man who's skipped over from the Empire. And finally, Ramses, their carry player. He looks like he's only 8. This man, he's not bad as well. He is Ember Spirit, I tell you.
You know, these Dota players are getting younger and younger each year.
They really are.
Yeah.
And Earth Spirit, first pick for LGD. That was obviously banned out in the last game we saw against LGD, I believe, by Fnatic. This game, LGD get it through.
The Cancer.
Yeah. Earth Spirit.
I believe MMY is the player that play it. They only run it as a support. Confirmed.
Yes, yeah. Almost, yeah, I guess it will be the support. First pick.
Oh, this is
something that starts.
This is what Spirit is doing. They do the death push, right? Essentially, just run you down with a whole bunch of.
They do. Yeah. They ended the game against Na'Vi, I believe it was Spirit versus Na'Vi in the qualifiers. 17 minutes, just no mercy.
But
just
who hasn't ended a game against Na'Vi in 17 minutes?
Whoa, come on, Lumi. Not Flame Na'Vi here. That's happening on the mainstream where they're actually spoilers. How are they doing? They're actually doing all right. You can go and catch them on the other stream, of course. Na'Vi versus Fnatic is playing as well at the moment. We're following the action of Spirit versus LGD, which I know it's not maybe the big names in Na'Vi, but I think this is the kind of the tighter game. I'm more interested to see how this one's
Spirit made it out the qualifiers.
Yeah,
you know, so that's already enough for me.
This is the one. Yeah, here, I mean, obviously love Spirit. Come on, I should be able to do this. What we got? We got Invoker still in the pool. What else they like to pick? They do like their Lycan. They love their Vengeful Spirit.
Treant, apparently.
Treant. Yeah, go back to find the Treant. And there's your Invoker. So, Invoker for Iceberg. That's a staple. Was banned out a lot against them in the EU qualifiers. So, a little bit worrying, I would feel for LGD. You've got to be scared of this man's Invoker.
Yes.
You've got to be scared of this man's Invoker.
And also, I'd like to say that I think Chen is fairly good against Earth Spirit. The way that Earth Spirit deals out damage, it's periodically, very slowly over time. He does a ton of damage, but not instantaneously, right? That's where Chen Senback gets very good. That's where his Hand of God, he's not as pressured to use it just to heal one person. So, I don't know. I mean, Earth Spirit is an amazing hero first pick, but I feel like the Chen right back at you, the reply is much better. I like Team Spirit's draft so far.
I want to press this button, but I don't know if it's going to break it. Lumi, shall
I press
it?
Just go. Let's go.
Oh, it doesn't work. Trying to do a team compare there.
Yeah, they gave us this.
They gave us these fancy tools.
Yeah, and we're just having.
We can look at we can look at heroes. Let's have a look at Earth Spirit. Let's have a look at Zeus, as he's just been picked. They did this last game, and let's have a look at. Okay,
no, you have to select the.
Sorry, yes, I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to running production. Here we go, Zeus. There's the stats on Zeus. 75% win rate. 4 picks at the moment in Star Series. Even Alliance managed to win a game with him. So Zeus, the hero to be grabbing here if you want to win the matches.
All right, so last game we saw LGD play the offlane Zeus. Again, it could be support, it could be mid. Or probably
it's going to be ROTK. Yeah,
it's going
to be ROTK Zeus again.
Actually, I think Zeus is quite good against Chen, right? Like, sure, the creeps are fairly tanky, and they'll withstand a bunch of arc lightning.
You can still burst through them, bounce through them as well, catch Chen on the back.
Sure.
And they're talking about ROTK. Let's have a look at him. There he is. Oh no, that's it. That's everyone. Okay. And I think that's a bit old. There he is. Now that's a guy you don't mess with. And you're actually hearing a little bit of a chat afterwards where they won the game, but they're disciplined lads. They still talk about when they mess up. These guys, they don't mess around. Yeah, they sort out any issue, even if they still win the game.
Yeah, if you guys didn't catch what happened at the end of last game, LGD made a pretty big base dive where they, lost a couple of heroes where they didn't need to, and ROTK was not happy with his team making that dive. He was yelling at people outside. So.
I mean, you got to be brutal.
Yeah.
You got to be brutal to be on top of the game. Keep your team in place. Keep everyone sorted. And let's see what the band's going to be from LGD. As I said, Team Spirit. What are we looking at? You're looking out for your Avengers. your Lycans. Afterlife, what's he a fan of on the offlane?
Dire team ban.
Darkseer is still in the pool. Darkseer is definitely a possibility here.
Darkseer is not exactly something that push well, right? You look
It's
at LGD,
not,
they're
but
banning out a ton of pushers.
it's nice with the Invoker. It's something that they do, so they have got that team fight as
Right.
well. If the push doesn't go great, they've still got
10
those big
seconds
wombo
remaining.
combos that they can use to catch out some of the heroes. And already Earthspirit and Zeus, if you've got just a little bit of
5
control to
seconds
hit them with
remaining.
Invoker's combo, they're just going to fall over.
Sure, that's only the case. I do want to mention the matchup between Chen and Zeus. Obviously, Chen could heal
Dire team
against Zeus's damage in a team fight.
Yeah.
But more importantly, once Chen picks up the Granite Golem, Zeus is going to have a much tougher time dealing out the damage as well. So Sven, not necessarily a traditional pusher, but giving your creeps plus 20 armor to all of them is pretty legit. Although I don't think Zeus cares about 20 armor.
No, it's true. I mean, you look at the lineup at the moment; they're just dealing with the magical damage. They don't, they're not looking for the physical. They are going to need that some kind of aspect though. But as you said, the Sven already a great counter to that. That is definitely one of the heroes I've got. Ramses has been playing a lot in the European qualifiers, or had been playing a lot in the European qualifiers, and to get to their victory. So yeah, Ramses, Sven. This is the fact that they've got these two very strong cores, Sven and Invoker. Team Spirit are going to be very, very happy with it.
Yeah, the Alacrity is going to be great against the Sven. Sven setting up Invoker spells is good too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Stormhammer is a great setup. It is a great setup. You've already got that setup there, and also someone I said, Afterlife likes to play the Darkseer. Now there's a Sven in the pool with the cleave. Darkseer's looking even more appealing. It's looking even more appealing with Darkseer.
Actually, the Sven in lane setting up like Centaur stomps for Chen is not bad as well. So Chen comes in from the back and suddenly Sven is gonna come at you. I was thinking something like maybe a Shadow Fiend for LGD. Like it's a good counter push.
But I mean, they
against,
do pick the Shadow Fiend. They're one of the teams that do still do it, as we saw in the last game.
They're gonna pick Witch Doctor. The other go-to support for LGD. They like Disruptor, they like Witch Doctor a lot. So I'm not sure if Death Ward's going to be that good this game.
Especially when a team like Spirit's very likely to pick something like a Vengeful Spirit. I think Avenge, you want to finish this off with Avenge Darkseer if you're Spirit.
Well, here's the thing. Even if they don't pick Avenge to cancel your Witch Doctor ult, you just give everybody plus 20 armor. They could just tank that ultimate for a while.
You got Invokers just going to be throwing tornadoes out the general direction. And this is another offlaner that Spirit certainly, for me at least, bringing back. Because there was a huge point where all the teams were like, Starladder, offlane, first pick, first ban. We got a TB, boys. But Spirit want to bring back the Starladder on the offlane and do it and have really high success with it. Terrorblade. Now, I was talking about this. I was talking about this with Envy, actually. I was like, Envy, are we going to see some Terrorblade? And he was like, the standard response from Envy. But he was, he didn't say no. He knows that there's these teams like LGD that still play it, and a lot of the Chinese teams are absolutely terrified of LGD picking Terrorblade.
So the thing is, the old Terrorblade, the way that Envy played it was just a ratting split pushing machine, right? You just make illusions, you send in towers, and that's the reason why they gave the illusions to now deal less damage to tower nerf to it. But I think the new Terrorblade, with the fact that now, if your illusions move too far away from your radius, they morph back to the melee form instead of keeping the range metamorphosis form. You can't really play him as an effective split pusher anymore. To me, he's more played as kind of your group up and fighting kind of core. So I expect LGD Sylar, when he's playing it, he's going to go for something like Manta, Scotty, Butterfly, like your traditional agility core here items, and just fight with this team. In regards to how good against this particular lineup, I'm not sold, because I feel like Sven just adds so much armor to the team.
They must have a lot of faith in Sylar's TB.
It is
one of his kind of cookie picks that he just gets in.
Right. Also, the Chinese region believes this hero is broken, so I'm glad to see.
But no one in EU. I mean, no one's.
EU thinks this hero sucks. So that's the interesting part.
Final pick here for Spirit. They do still need their second support. Bane's out. The Go Black Tree, I don't know if that might get us snuck through here as the final pick. As I keep saying, the Venge it was definitely something that they were running a lot. They also occasionally did like to pick Dazzle. They have got a Sven and a Starladder. Dazzle could be good here as well. So I think Dazzle, Venge, or Treant are really the three that Team Spirit look for, unless they want to go for something a little bit different.
I like Venge and Dazzle because both of them give you essentially some different form of Roshan capability. You already have the Starladder, which is great for that. Obviously, Venge gives you more minus armor and scouting, whereas Dazzle gives you scouting and heal. Either way, it's decent. Especially with the amount of damage that Zeus and Earth Spirit is putting out, maybe Dazzle is even better because you could just sustain through it. I think Team Spirit is at an excellent place. They have 3 cores that all want to get BKB anyways, and will be once you get BKB against Zeus Earth Spirit, will be really good.
That's an interesting. I mean, it's great.
No. Is this a support Sven? And
No. This is support silence. I mean, you're picking this because the global silence just wrecks LGD's lineup.
It wrecks Earth Spirit.
It wrecks
Terrorblade. Yeah, and there's the Darkseer. So support Zeus.
Yeah. It's not going to be RTK's.
And Zeus mid. All right. Okay.
Zeus mid. Up against Iceberg.
So Curse of the Silence.
Yes.
It is so good against these heroes that need to spam spells.
Yeah.
Your Earth Spirit, your Zeus, all they want to do in a fight is to spam spells, but now you're taking so much damage on the return. This is the counter pick. As you expect Silencer to be a pick against casting heroes. But yeah, really good stuff.
It's a bit weird. I mean, Team Spirit, I don't remember them doing this that much, but I think this is them just adapting to what LGD sports the game here. And Silence is going to be absolutely huge.
Yeah.
And they've already got a beefy enough lineup to kind of withstand them on themselves. The Sven, Invoker, Starladder is very, very strong. So let's.
I wonder if they had in mind for the Zeus to be offlane to start with, and then they saw like, oh, our Zeus is gonna get. Maybe not. They still run as a core. I don't know. Yeah, scratch that thought. LGD does have 2 Arcana going on, so there's that.
Oh yeah, Zeus Arcana. And the TV one, that's a nice.
Do you have one of these Zeus Arcanas? Well. Is it worth?
I did not buy the Zeus Arcana.
Okay. Because I know you and Shiva are extremely spendy.
Oh, and Dota 2, I do have a fair few Dota 2 cosmetics, so there's no line about that. But no, the Zeus Arcana, it is good. It is flashy. I'm just not a huge fan of the hero.
Alright.
He's just a bit spammy. You just sit there, spam your spells. It doesn't feel very exciting. I mean, no joke, kill stealing with the ult's fantastic, but that gets old after a while.
Alright.
We'll see if indeed maybe he's able to snag himself a few global kills. It's always worth it, getting extra here in the XP. If you're the Zeus player, you can always justify stealing those kills.
The thing that I'm actually surprised with Zeus being picked so much is that at the end of the day, he's still a very gankable hero. We saw ROTK dying a whole bunch of times earlier, last game. And I imagine that maybe he's going to have a fairly tough time as well. Chen roaming in with his creeps, and a simple smoke will just get you a kill every single time.
Yeah, we'll see what they're able to do to deal with the mid lane, but obviously already we've got this matchup that we keep talking about. Iceberg on his Invoker. It's going to be a very strong lane for the Dire if the Invoker plays it correctly. But of course, it's always kind of hard to shut down a Zeus on your own, because he's always going to be able to sit back, spam out the arc, and still get the farm.
Speaking of ganks, Earth Spirit one of the best ganker early on as well, because you could just roll across ledges, kick stones across ledges, and Iceberg, if he's in a fairly bad position and does not have access into his close walk, he can just get picked off as well. Is this happening? Slaughter just took 2 runes away from 2 heroes. Walk in, crush. Easy
rune there for Slaughter, and as you said at the same time, Iceberg gets himself a 3 rune top. So straight off the bat, Team Spirit here with the double bounties. May have the double Arcanas, but they've got the double bounties. So.
I'll take double bounty over Arcana.
I'll take double bounty any day.
Yeah. Alright.
So here we have it, and the rest of the lineups, it looks to be pretty much what we expected in terms of where the heroes are going to be. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. And Silencer, I mean, how annoying is this going to be for RTK? Because how much of a job can always want to fly do in terms of harassing this guy?
Well, he's doing a hell of a lot right now, and ROTK, he does have double Iron Shout going on, but the stun's going to come through. Can they actually stone stun? No, it looks like MMY has already used rolling
first, yeah.
Well, I thought the Silencer was going to be able to do a lot, just passively zone ROTK out, but he's having none of it. In fact, they're going to make it go here. Nice Iron Shot on top of him before. Looks like Purifier's going to get eaten, but it doesn't matter. Salve, a little bit too late. They might get the MMY kill, but that's already a win. In fact, the
body blocks from RTK. Very nice.
Good stuff.
And this, I'll be honest, a lane that I've not seen before, but that combo of just rolling in, getting the slow off, and having the Iron Shell on you, causing issues there for the squishy heroes like the Silencer.
And that's just level 1, right? Once you get that level 2, it gets even better. Very reminiscent of the Spirit Breaker plus Darkseer combo. Just good old charge in.
Just something that can get in their face easily, and this time you're not even having to rely on the RNG where you get a few levels because you've got the control as the hero. You're going to have a stun, you're going to have a slow.
Yep.
So it certainly checks out.
So mid lane, as you expect, Zeus doing alright in the CS department. And finally, Iceberg does get a magic stick deliver out to him to limit the spam a bit from the other side.
Yeah, we'll see how well Iceberg can deal with maybe spam. Indeed, bottom lane Sylar going to get the space that he needed. Slide at the moment. Takes a regen. DDC going to be quick to cancel. I mean, this is going to be one of the things that's a little bit of a worry for Team Spirit. The way that they've obviously done their lanes, Terrorblade is going to get a lot of space here in the early stages of the game where he's arguably at his most vulnerable.
Yeah, the trade-off is that, obviously you have a farming Chen as well. Chen looks like he was trying to gank mid. The roll and the kickback here against GoBlack were not going to be enough. Now turning around here, Iceberg dishing out the damage. I think MNY should be fine though. But like you said, the Terrorblade is absolutely free farming.
Now this is... I'm sure they've got a plan on Team Spirit, but Terrorblade could become an issue.
Yes.
Stardar's come back into the lane now, and he'll be able to do a little bit to contest farm and build here. So he's going to go for what? Conjure Image and Metaforms, yeah, good, and probably get Reflection just towards the later portions of the skill build.
Yeah, I've checked that whenever he gets free farm, he just doesn't put any points into Reflection because there's no need. Yeah, you don't fight. Which it makes me think exactly what is he doing with those Conjure Images? Like, is he harassing with it? So far, he's not really doing much of anything, just farming.
Yeah, I guess you just get the point, so he's going to get to the point where he's going to be able to farm a lane and a camp as well.
Or pressure a tower,
Yeah. And here we are, catching them out with the roll in, but the Slithering Crush is there. There's the stun from MMY, he's trying to move forward, but the sprint's too much, and Afterlife is going to be fine and get himself away even there. DDC and MMY do try their best for that one. Pings on the top lane. They know that Darkseer is on his own. And you've got GoBlack rotating in, so RTK needs to be careful.
They need to lead with the Dark Troll Summoner and drop off that Ensnare. RTK should be fine. The Surge is running out, but get him out of harm's way. The slow is applying it.
They've got a Hadouken as well. There we have it, coming through, and Team Spirit just diving with the Warcry at this point.
Got Surge. Oh, he tried to cast it, but the big swipe coming in, getting the kill.
Nice dive there from the side of Team Spirit, and looks like it's not going to be punished at all. They'll be able to get themselves out, and Ramses will just
That's a good catch. Unfortunately, DDC didn't have a... DDC is going to take the room. He didn't have a TP. If he had and dropped the coconut, that would have countered the kill. Sunstrike coming in here against DDC, just barely missing. The secondary crush will come in. I really don't think they could get the kill here. I say that, though. It's like, Illusion is... okay, the real hero comes in.
Yeah, that's going to be enough to hold Afterlife back. And if that's how many points got? Yeah, 3 in the Exhort. Yeah,
mid lane
would have been the kill. And talking about being the kill, Iceberg taken down there. Rotation from MNY, helping out maybe on the Zeus to get themselves a kill. And 2-1 on the board at the moment to favour the side of LGD. And how's the farm on Ramses going? Well, because of that dive, he's a little bit behind, but he did get himself an assist. But at the moment, I can't help but feel that it's LGD that are happy with the start of this game.
Oh, they're extremely happy. I mean, this is why we see Earthspirit being first pick into the Chinese scene. Look at how much MNY has done. Sure, he's missed a couple kills because, can't get every one of them, but the 2 kills they got is all set up by him. Just rolling in, applying the slow, and can't do it by himself, but when you're ganking for, a Darkseer or a Zeus, they'll output the other part of damage that you need to finish those kills. So, she extremely happy with the early game.
Silent treads, easy CS, easy farm for him. Starladder trying to get what he can in terms of XP, but he's already lining up against a level 6 TB. That's starting to look very, very scary indeed. And you've just got to watch the first game to see what Sylar can do when he gets a good start on his Morphling. Pretty much single-handedly ripping through the side of Fnatic at the latter portions, and see a similar thing happen if this Terrorblade is allowed to get out of control. And it's, I guess, all going to be down to how much pressure Ramses can start to put on when he gets his first initial items. He's got the treads here on the Sven. I'll be interested to see if he does go for the Helm S&Y build, or if we're going to see an early Blink Dagger this game, because it certainly feels that Team Spirit's lineup, they do need to try and fight, and they don't want to really take this late against the Terrorblade. But I guess they do have late game potential with the Invoker. Yeah. In terms of blowing them up with the combo, but
your Silencer is also like, depending on the timing of the game, is not bad. Chen can get pretty big if you're grabbing the right creeps, the big ones. So their late game is not too bad, but I still want to be where LGD is at when it comes to the late game.
Bottom lane, we see DDC trying to get himself in position in case the Afterlife comes too close. They could try for something. I believe he's holding on to a couple of skill points at the moment. And yeah, Afterlife's come forward, but he'll sprint back straight away. Just a little bit worried about Sylar responding. And okay, he commits the skill points now. So yeah, maxed out Conjure Image, and this is the point where easy
looks
farm
like
in the jungle.
he's gonna just go to jungle and just give the lane to DDC, which is not bad. Witch Doctor will get the level 6, so this all makes a lot of sense now. Why he's maxing this Conjure Image and previously wasn't using much of it.
This is efficiency here from Sylar.
Top lane looks like the Spirit is gonna crush a tier 1 tower. I imagine first of the many that's to come, because that's what this team is all about, pushing.
Yeah, this is the classic. This is Spirit doing what they do best.
Right.
Push the lanes down. They're also a team that can recover from not getting the initial momentum.
Okay, bottom lane looks like they're gonna use the Metamorphosis, the roll in from MMY into a stun as well as Coconut. This is a nice thing about Terrorblade. You get the kill, you commit the Metamorphosis, well, there's a tower, and they'll be pushing a little bit themselves as well.
Good luck trying to stop this push. I mean, this is free tower.
Yeah, it is. And here's the thing, right? We talked about how LGD has fairly good defense heroes against the push, like the Zeus. What is your defense against a Terrorblade pushing you? There's not much.
Oh, very easy tower there for Sylar. More gold into the bank of him. And the Terrorblade does continue to get fatter and fatter. Starladder, yeah, good job trying to get CS against this metamorphosized beast. He's going to feel...
Mid lane looks like a kick into a roll again here against Iceberg. The silence is going to come out here. He should be fine because of the Zeus, sorry, because of the Chen ult. But the bolt just going to chase him down, never mind. The more I watch this Earth Spirit hero, the more I wonder why he's allowed to be in this, CM mode. Like every time he just, there's just no risk. He just rolls in, gets a kill. And it's just so hard to deal against that. No other hero in the game could come in so fast, and I mean it's very reminiscent of a hero like a Tusk, but
yes,
he just rolls in much faster.
Travel time with Tusk. Yeah. This guy is in your face, and he's got a silencer, stun, the whole shaboodle. Yeah, and especially when you see it being played by obviously a very experienced player, it does make the hero look slightly questionable.
I mean, in the European scene, we've seen Team Liquid always get the first ban against them, right?
Yeah, if it doesn't get banned, then pretty much always get that for Jarex.
Is a pretty broken hero.
I think other teams in the European, we've sometimes seen VP Lil plays a bit of Earth Spirit.
Sure.
He's another one of the players, but yeah, definitely when you see one of these stronger players play it, it's pretty terrifying.
Alright, so not much has happened since, we just mentioned that Sylar is, again, continuing to jungle. He's been holding that one skill point for meta if he needs a bottom lane. Looks like a solo kill attempt against the Afterlife. I want to say he's fine. He's going to TP
with this. Yeah, he's fine. Well, that was the Maledicts. It was only...
Two?
It was only level 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so never really going to do too much.
But, support just zoning out of the lane. DDC's like, alright, I'm going to keep farming.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it works out, indeed. And Thunderclaws Wrath was just about to come off cooldown, so maybe if he, there's a couple more bounces or he hung around a little bit longer, they could have actually got the kill.
Yeah, that's the other combo that we really haven't touched on in a draft where, Maledict into Zeus stuff is just going to kill you. Maledict plus the Earth Spirit is going to be very good at this game as well.
Yeah, they do have a lot of pretty reliable kind of burst potential on the side of LGD.
Yeah, something that you touched on earlier is that I feel like Spirit needed to shut down LGD wherever they can, and it felt like they didn't shut down anything. If you look at the Darkseer, he's done fine. He's got the mech already finished. Zeus is doing quite alright. He's, got Arcanes and Voice Stone, and Sylar, he's been free farming the whole game, so...
He has, I mean, we'll switch over to the net worth now at this point, and he is indeed top of the board, 4.8k on TB. Compared to the 4k, so it's just under a 1k lead, and then the difference between the mids as well is pretty much a similar difference. So definitely the edge here for LGD at the moment, and then finally kill Chen. Here we go, straight in, rolls an MMY. He's been silenced, but he doesn't care. The Iron Shell's already down. They've got the right clicks. They'll take down Chen, and they'll just get themselves back out as well. And again, the initiation of the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, the Chen creeps unfortunately even hurt him there because the casket was able to bounce between the Centaur and the Chen. And was just, there you go, nice tornado. In fact, it's done him. Artake comes in from the back and kill it. And this is a push where Terrorblade wasn't even involved. So I feel like it's really on the back of this Sven now. Can you carry this game?
There's a lot on this Sven.
So I think earlier you were asking what item he's going to go for. He's going to go for Helm.
But I mean, now do you get the S and Y? Do you need to get the Blink, or you're forced to get the BKB in your mind?
I think you don't need the blink because you imagine Starladder is going to be the one that's blinking in as well. So, I mean, Spirit does have fairly nice combo. Ben might just be dead here. Yeah, he's dead.
Very dead. And
MMY again.
MMY. He's been absolutely on point with these rolling boulders and kicks a stone across him to finish it off.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is a support. I'm just saying, like a support that gets to run around and just set up kills.
This is, yeah. I mean, as a man that's not actually had the treat of casting much LGD recently, I've not really, I've not seen MMY show us his stuff on the Earthsprit, and this is
He's making it look
to
easy,
Jarek's
right?
level. This is very, very, very performance.
All right, the Zeus ult, check that the Roshan is happening, and LGD doesn't want to give it up. They already got the tier 1 tower, so normally you see teams trading a tier 1 for a Rosh. They want to get both, or at least prevent the other team from getting it.
And there we have it. DDC throwing out the casket. Will bounce over, in fact, and these are some good cast bounces hunted by Team Spirit. I'm going to get the jumping onto ROTK. Roshan, about a third health.
I mean, look at top, though. Like, Sylar is already at T2, so now suddenly Spirit's in the tough place. They probably go in and finish Roche. It's a risk, and here comes RTK.
Contest, yeah. Oh, they're actually going to pop the but they put the vacuum into the 3-man stun. They'll send them in as well, and they're going to just start to melt with the magnetized ticket off from MMY. They've got to run, they've got to hide Team Spirit. They've lost 2. Killing spree here for the Zeus. Ramses desperately trying to fight, but RTK just turns around, punches him with the shell, and he's on your tier 3. You're having to pop fortification for the base defense. Sylar just TPs out, and LGD walk in.
And they get the rush.
Take the free rush.
Oh, they'll try to, I think.
I don't think you can do anything about this.
Yeah, well,
he's got as good as Iceberg is.
He's still limited by the cooldown of Invoke.
I mean, they can't take it quickly, actually. Well, now Sylar's turned up. Oh, he doesn't have Metamorphosis, so it's not going to be the quickest. He's still got enough.
Sunstrike. It's going to hit them low, but yeah, there's the Aegis now on Sylar, of all people. Meatball's going to come in. All right, that's a lot of damage. Global's going to come out, but where's the follow-up to the Global? Here comes the Slaughter. They will get the ROTK kill. I say that, though. The heal's keeping him alive. They're backing him away. He's going to get himself served back out. And Sylar even thought about sundering his teammate for a little bit of heal, I guess, but didn't even need to.
This is...
I feel like on every single level, LG has out-executed...
Afterlife, what are you doing? I don't know why he made that move. Running into an area where he knew that LGD were all...
He wanted to experience some Afterlife.
I mean, Lewis, please. I guess did he see someone who was incredibly low? I mean,
he had no vision.
RTK was that. But yeah, that was a bit of a YOLO play there from the man. But at 10-1, this is... I'll be honest, Team Spirit, they did great in EU, but now against LGD, they are getting pretty trashed here.
I think LGD is arguably one of the top 5 teams in the world.
Yeah.
Maybe, definitely top 7.
Top 5 in the world?
Maybe not top 5, yeah.
And this is a team that didn't get direct invite to the major.
I don't know. LGD, when they're on top of the game, they look like all of these players are some of the best players in the world, and always want to fly. It looks like he will dodge the stone. They're not gonna roll it. They're just gonna go for the safe tower.
And let's see what can go on here. They're looking for a wraparound. RTK, he gets the vacuum back onto the silencer. Yeah, just the push of this Sylar, and it's just the metamorphosis and the illusions. He's now got a Manta, but before he was just doing so much damage with just a Yasha and Treads. I mean, the push of this hero is definitely something that, as I said, in the EU scene seems to be forgotten, or they're just worried that the EU aggression can deal with it. We're looking at this hero in a game against Team Spirit, arguably one of the most aggressive CIS teams there, and even then, they've not done anything about it. I mean, it didn't feel like they tried to, but at the same time, maybe they just didn't know that they should have.
Yeah.
And he's just got incredibly out of control.
I mean, they're throwing a lot of spells to Sylar, so Sylar's dropping relatively low, and he might actually die here, but he's got the Aegis. No, he's gonna sunder his teammate. He's fine. In fact, they're gonna still on chasing. There's a global being committed, but it's not gonna be enough. In fact, I think LGD come back and turn this if they want to.
Yeah, let's see what they do. RTK's been Sylar dealing with the chain creeps. We're gonna see the stun, and MMY just comes in. The Death Ward gets laid down. The vacuum onto 3 onto the wall. The Death Ward panning away. The Thunder God's Wrath. The Magnetized. They'll pop the Hand of God, but they've lost one. This down, always want to fly. Looks like he will get away unless maybe he can get this final touch on. He can't quite get the reach off. And meanwhile, in the jungle, Iceberg dancing with the heroes of LGD. They don't have any detection, so he's going to be okay with his Ghost Walk. But again, this is just... Oh, he's going to turn and try and kill RTK.
Yeah, they get a kill.
They're still, they will.
That's good. I mean, he's probably going to die now.
Yeah, that TP's not going to work when the cast comes bouncing back, and Sylar gets himself another kill in the bank. Double kill for Sylar.
He didn't even lose Aegis.
My goodness.
I like the part where he's under his teammate. You know, it's like... I think a lot of players would like, I'm just going to just use my Aegis. Sylar's like, nah, man.
Yeah, this is... Yeah. I think it was Envy who was saying that the Chinese teams, every game, they would just ban out TB.
Yeah.
Because they were just terrified about it. And no one really could play it very well apart from Sylar. LGD with a team that would pick it. And then because of Sylar's performance, it just made every team so scared that anyone would ever sneak through a Terrorblade pick. And
I would imagine Sylar only gets this hero in the group stage and not beyond this. Maybe only today, because teams are going to be like, oh, yeah, he's good at this hero. And here's the thing, right? Like, Spirit needed some items to hit, you know, their groove. Like, you need a blink on that Starladder, for example, and he is... Where do you farm now? You don't get to farm anymore in a situation like this. So, I don't know. LGD is gonna take this tower. There's a Yule Scepter coming up. The stun. Oh, it looks like
a bit early.
Yeah.
Unusual error there from MMY from his performance this game. Just a bit off with the timing. But they're still sitting at 3-0-8. Involved with and arguably responsible for 11 of the 13 kills that the team's got.
Yeah. I think Aegis is gonna run out of relative C soon, so. All right, Chen's got an item. I don't know. I don't know, it's looking hard for Team Spirit. Let's have a look at the graphs. The difference, we're at 14,000 net worth difference at the moment. XP-wise, 7.5k. Very much a big leader here for the side of LGD. And you know, if that Roshan fight gone a little bit differently, where, let's say Team Spirit gets the Aegis, and, you know, using the Aegis, they'll get a tower or two, get a blink on Slaughter, I think we'll be singing a different tune. But even if that's the case, Sylar was still non-stop, right? Like, he still got free farm. He still got to do whatever he wanted to do. So I want to say that even if Spirit got the Aegis, got the blink on Slaughter, and was able to do some stuff, LGD is still very ahead, even in that situation. So, and to remind you guys, LGD got the Aegis. LGD is the one that's, you know, breaching high ground and stuff like that. So is this game even winnable? Is the question. I'm approaching to a point where I don't think it is for Team Spirit's lineup, because they're just so far behind.
Oh no, bottom lane. Moving in, though.
Missing
Silence, the silencer. Oh, the cast. Oh, is he going to bounce towards the silencer? But go that very much in trouble. They've got the Yules for the Zeus, though, to set up the gap closer onto Silencer. Silencer getting bursted down as well. Mega kill streak for Zeus. 2 dead on Spirit.
I think he used to cancel the sandbag. Is that even a thing? It seemed like that was a thing in there. And the Silencer was not sent back. He's dead.
Well, he was sent back in a different way. Sent back in a casket.
Alright.
He's gone.
And now you just lose Rex, because here comes Terrorblade.
There we have it, Sylar.
This looks like one of these most elementary performances ever, when a team just wins so easily.
I guess that team talk worked, where they were telling each other to stop screwing up. They're like, don't screw up. And
yeah.
I don't think LGD have screwed up at all, really, this game.
No?
Oh, they can change. Yeah, casual Manta dodge down the Stormhammer. Thundergod's Wrath ends up just immediately deleting the Sven. Iceberg getting pummeled by this Terrorblade. And LGD just moving forward, trying to burst out go back. There's a vacuum onto the Death Ward as well onto Afterlife, taking him down. 3 are dead at the moment. There's a buyback from Invoker, but he's had to run back to the base already. And the wall just getting dropped. BM wall. Yeah, try and come out your base, mate.
Is it BM?
That's a BM wall.
Yeah, that's BM.
Yeah, that's a GG wall.
Alright.
Alright. LGD.
That was easy, I guess.
Team Spirit really struggling in that matchup. LGD's playing on a totally other level, and looking at it, I guess it's got to be because Team Spirit maybe just didn't know or just didn't respect Sylar, Terrorblade, and the MMY Earth Spirit.
I think it's the Earth Spirit. Like, yeah. it just made... Like, Team Spirit lost every single lane because of the Earth Spirit. First blood up top here, rolling in with the RTK Iron Shell, and then going mid to shut down the Poker, and then going bottom to set up a kill into a tower push. Do not give Earth Spirit away. Just ban that hero.
MMY have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm ever casting another game about LGD and I see the team let them get MMY,